I'm going to show you guys how to use the single stroke 5 around the drum kit and also how to put it in some grooves. Also, if you dig this video, please like, subscribe, and check out my book, Tactical Drumming Groove Survival Guide. I'll put a link for it in the description along with a link to my website. So let's jump into this. So basically, using a single stroke 5. Now, a lot of people know a 5-stroke roll, double strokes, right, left, right. But what I want to talk about today is, and I have a whole video on that, what I want to talk about today is a single stroke 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to talk about two primary components of this, and that is one, being able to gain enough speed, right, that you can actually put it in context with, a reasonable groove. Also talking about how to apply that around the drums. There's quite a few ways you can do it, or kind of two primary licks you can use, and you can do some things to offset a little bit. So let's jump into this. So basically the first thing is just getting that fast single stroke 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all it is. Right, left, right, left, right. Right, left, right. Or you can play it off the left, right, left, right, left. Left, right, left. Now, as you speed this thing up, a little faster, right, whatever. The way to get quicker at it is the way I like to use is actually use the fingers. I have my fulcrum right here between my thumb and my pointer finger, and I'm gently wrapping my fingers around so that I have a lot of power when I do what's actually, at the higher speeds, a double stroke and a triple stroke. So if I break this down like that, what I'm actually playing on my right hand is a triple stroke. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And on the left hand, a double. Left, or just left. But I'm making sure I'm supporting that with my fingers. I'll put a link for a video that talks about that whole technique there. But anyways, so whether I'm doing it off and obviously the reverse would be true for the left hand. And then, right? So anyways, so what I'm going to do as far as applying into a groove, what I like to do is just think simple rock groove. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and boom. And then I'm just going to add that 5-stroke at the front of it. Boom, and here we go. Now the next thing you do is obviously you put in different spots, right? You put on 1 and 3. I put it on right on the end of 2. In that case, I'm going to have to use a right hand on the snare. Right? The idea is that I can kind of mix it up in a lot of different ways. I can also use my hands back and forth to kind of create some different rhythms, right? Cool, so you get the idea. Now, one of the reasons I also like to I think this is a powerful tool, is you can also use it for higher speeds. And also on instruments, like it's pretty easy to kind of push it out on the hi-hat. The surface is pretty hard, right? So I can get at that quicker groove. Or whatever, right? But the reason the single stroke is so important is I move to the toms, I really have to be able to push that out, right? And I can't really employ the 5-stroke using double strokes, right? The 5-stroke roll. But now what I've got to do is I've got to actually push it into the drums. Right, and the way I like to use it on fills is I can start with a simple pattern, right? So that's 1E, so, right? 1E and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1E and a 2 and 3 and 4 and, so 1E and a 2 and 3 and 4 and, or however how I want to do it, right? Starting on the snare drum. Now I'll just speed that up a little bit. And then move it around the drums. Or whatever it is you want to do. But the idea is you're just playing that rhythm. Right, left, right. And then you're just going to put it in context. thing that you can do is offset it. So instead of playing it right on the downbeat, you can also, it gives a little bit more of a syncopated feel. Get the idea. And so now what I can do is just kind of move it around in a lot of different ways, right? I can play. Oh, sorry. Right, basically the possibilities are endless. And all I'm doing is taking the simple concept, the single stroke 5, and moving around the kit in a lot of different ways. All right, I'm going to kind of just mess around with it a little bit at the end of this video, and that's pretty much it. So 1, 2.